Hey there guys, and welcome back to Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII. In the last video we made it through the 5th arc, and now we are finally down on the world below Cocoon, which is known as Grand Pulse. Alright, so now is when we can really start to do everything that the game has to offer. You can start upgrading very shortly. We just need to push through one more area, and then you can start upgrading your weapons and customizing your characters however you want. So I'll let you know when that time is, but for now we need to push through one more remaining area. So first of all, let's talk about the battle team. Let's go ahead and put Vanille and Fang back in the battle team, and then let's quickly customize some paradigms. Alright, after you have your paradigm set up, let's go ahead and make 2 relentless assaults: aggression, exploitation, solidarity, and combat clinic. Once you've taken care of that, let's go ahead and equip lightning, where's it at? I'm looking for it. The Shaman's Mark and a gold bangle. Vanille should get the Shaman's Mark and a titanium bangle. And Fang should get the Brawler's wristband and a titanium bangle. Alright, so before you move on, if you check out some of the shops, there are a bunch of new stuff you can buy. You can now get wax from the unicorn mark. And BMW Outfitters has the mythical bangle, which increases maximum HP by 300. You can get the Giant's Gloves, which increases D-Brave resistance by 300%. The Glass Buckle increases D-Faith resistance by 300%. Pearl Necklace increases Imperil resistance by 300%. Warding Talisman increases Curse resistance by 300%. And the Rainbow Anklet, which increases Daze resistance by 300%. Moving on to the magical moments, you can now get the Zealot's Amulet, Flamebane Brooch, Frostbane Brooch, Sparkbane Brooch, and Aquabane Brooch. The Moogle Works now has the Nimble Toe Boots, which increases the odds of dodging attacks with the Sentinel's evasion ability, and the Speed Sash, which restores a small amount of the ATB gauge each time an enemy is defeated. Now, keep a note out for the Speed Sash because we're going to be using this very soon. We're not going to go ahead and buy anything yet or upgrade anything yet, but we are right around the corner from where we can start doing so. So for now, just get familiar with the shop's new equipment and items. The Speed Sash is going to be coming in handy very soon. Down to the creature comforts, you can get medicinal oil, diabolic tail, gargantuan claw, transparent ooze, and armored shell. And finally, at the mother load, you can now purchase Scarletite for $100,000. Alright, so now that we have checked out the shops and you have your battle team and the correct accessories equipped, go ahead and proceed through the canyon. Now this is where the game really starts to open up, right after you get through this area. But I'm going to cover all that stuff on the next episode, so be watching out. So for now, let's go ahead and continue through the canyon. Here you'll run into a couple enemies. Let's go ahead and vanquish them. Alright, so after pushing through them, now it's important to take note that on Grand Pulse, the enemies that you're going to be fighting are a lot stronger than anything you've ever faced so far. So you really need to be careful when engaging some enemies in combat. The first area of Grand Pulse, which is where we're at, the Vallis Media, is fairly easy. They don't slap you right away with unstoppable enemies. But coming up, you're going to want to be very careful with the enemies you engage in, because some of them are very strong and will wipe you out. So more on that whenever the time comes. For now, let's continue through the canyon. Alright, after clearing them out, press on. And shortly ahead, you'll see some more enemies. Let's blow them out of the way. Might want to take note that whenever facing the flan enemies, if you have more than one, they can merge together to create a dire flan, which is a larger flan with more HP and deals more attacks. So whenever facing a group of 2 or more flans, they may merge together to create a dire flan. So a dire flan is this guy right here, a whole lot bigger flan, and he's a lot harder to take down.
Thanks. Give it your best shot.
Alright, so after taking out the dire Flynn, go ahead and open up the nearby treasure ball he was guarding for a partisan, which is a new weapon for Fang. But we're gonna stick with our bladed lance. Moving on, we got 2 more plans to dispose of.
You're gonna swerve!
Alright, pressing forward.
I'll deal with you. Thank you.
Alright, after removing him from the path, go ahead and follow the curve around for the next set of enemies. Alright, and then continue on to the destination marker.
Hope! So this is how it ends.
Just wait. Now, how long has it been since we left Cocoon? Not a single soul for miles around? Not a single clue about this whole sea mess. What I'm saying is, we did well just getting this far.
But we could go a little further.
Meaning?
There's still one place.
Vanille?
Oh,
Are you sure?
I'm sure.
You know, if we don't find anything this time, we won't get another chance.
Huh?
Erba. The place it all began.
Hope.
The place where the Pulse Valsi lay dreaming. Vanille and Fang's home. Just maybe, it'll be the place where we find the answers we're looking for.
You're right. If we can get there.
Go ahead without me.
We can't just leave you.
I'll be fine. You've all taught me so much. You showed me how to fight.
What did I tell you? Leave the fighting to me.
I'm scared.
We understand. You're not gonna go through this ordeal alone, you know. Huh?
That's what scares me. I don't want to see you get hurt because of me. It'd be better for everyone if I just stayed behind.
Mention ordeals, and look what comes along!
This is not an ordeal. This is a gift. Hope! This is the kind of power you've got inside. And it's telling you not to give up. Trust me.
Oh, I get it. It's here to show you the way. Show you that you've got what it takes to get back on your feet and do this thing!
You mean that came from me?
Ready?
Alright, so after the scenes, you'll be thrown into your next Eidolon battle for Hope against the Great Alexander. So first things first, at the start of battle, press start and choose to retry. This will allow you to bring up the main menu the next time around, so you can make the necessary preparations and paradigms. So go ahead and press start and select, and you can skip all the cutscenes. And upon the second battle, you'll be able to choose your equipment. Alright, so go ahead and equip Hope with HP raising accessories. If you don't have any titanium bangles, just use tungsten bangles. And that should take care of the accessories because we already set up Fang and Lightnings. So now let's talk about the paradigms. Go ahead and set up the Synergist, Medic, Sentinel, and make this your starting paradigm. Second, you should get Medic, Sentinel. And third, you should put Ravager, Commando. Whenever you're ready, go ahead and start the battle.
This'll be quick.
Alright, so at the start of battle, wait for Hope to cast Protect and Shell on all your characters.
Cheers!
Thank you.
Cheers!
Alright, once you have Protect and Shell on everyone, switch over to Relentless Assault and start attacking the boss for a lot of to quickly raise its Gestalt gauge. Now note that you have Doom set on Hope, so you need to work fast. Setting the ATB gauge to slow from the main menu before battle will greatly help you out. Stick with Relentless Assault for a while until you're hurt. Then switch to Combat Clinic to heal up. And rinse and repeat, and you should have this guy beat in no time.
You're gonna swerve!
This'll be quick.
Whenever you're hurt, switch to Combat Clinic to heal everyone up.
Thank you.
Remember, you need to work fast because of Doom.
Thank you.
Once everyone's healed, switch over to Relentless Assault. If anyone falls, use the Phoenix Down to revive them. And once the Gestalt gauge is filled, press X to claim your prize. Alright, so after winning the battle, you'll get Alexander Idolith. And also your ATB will level up. So Hope gains an ATB segment, increasing his to 4.
That's some beast you tamed. I'll tell you that.
Yeah. I always thought the Eidolons appeared to set us free through death. But now, I think maybe they're here to snap us out of our slumps.
Oh, like the one you were just in?
I'll ask for help earlier next time around.
I told you. On Grandpa's, we're all family. You can moan all you like, but you're stuck with us.
You're never alone in hell.
Listen, funny man, don't call this place hell, all right?
So, we're all decided then.
Yeah.
Yep. Maybe nothing would change. And maybe we'd hit a dead end. But we were at least going to see where the road would take us. The search for a home, buried in the past, and the faintest glimmer of hope. Our final journey had just begun.
Let's go.
Alright, so after the scenes, you'll be in the Archylte Steppe.
This stone, it's...
Look familiar?
It's a kind of Seath. It's in the last stage.
A Seath.
Don't worry. It's no threat to anyone anymore. Lassie that fail their focus become Seath and wander the wilds. Eventually, they lose the will to go on and turn to stone. But still, even in this state, they can't forget the task they once had.
And they call out to Lassie, over and over. Complete my focus.
So they're doomed to eternal regret, huh? It's pretty horrible.
Well, hey, we should help this one out. I mean, come on, we can't just ignore it. Listen, if we fail our focus, it could be us suffering like that.
Wow, what a happy thought. That's not like you.
But going out of his way to help someone, that's Snow all over.
Alright, so upon entering the Archylte Seath, you'll get a quick primer tutorial about XIII stones and missions. So, XIII stones lie scattered about the world of Grand Pulse, the final remains of failed former Lassie. Upon touching a XIII stone, you will be given the opportunity to undertake its unfinished focus as a mission, hunting down whatever terror it had been tasked with slaying. Finding and defeating the mark will complete the mission, earning you special rewards. Completing enough missions in previously dormant XIII stones will begin to awaken, presenting you with new and more rewarding challenges. It is only possible to accept one mission at a time. Take on a new mission without completing your previous one, and the earlier mission will be abandoned. You can check the details of your current mission, including the whereabouts of your mark, on the map screen at any time. So basically, upon entering the Archylte Steppe, you will now be able to find XIII stones. Now what these are their failed Lassie that has turned to stone. And upon examining them, you can take on new missions and hunt down whatever monster that the mission wants you to slay. As you complete the mission, you will get really good rewards, experience, and also unlock new sleeping XIII stones. So if you press X and open up your map, you'll see that you're in a humongous area called the Archylte Steppe. Now this is where the game really opens up. There's no more linear paths. From now on, how you proceed about this is completely up to you. And there is tons of stuff to do. So before just rushing to the destination marker, we're going to have to take care of a lot of stuff. So now, the XIII stones are going to be marked on your map. If you look at the left, you can see what the icons mean on your map. And you can do this by pressing X or square. So any blue looking XIII stones are active, meaning that you can accept their mission and complete it. And you may run into a circle with a square or with a line through it. This means that it's an obstacle blocking your path, so you will not be able to progress any further until that obstacle is cleared. You can clear obstacles by completing XIII stone missions. And then finally, you will see a darkish gray colored XIII stone. This means that it's a dormant XIII stone that's sleeping, and you will not be able to activate that XIII stone until you complete more missions. Alright, so now let's cover a couple things before we end the episode. Before taking on that new XIII stone mission, turn around and you'll find a save point at the beginning of the steep. So now this place is huge, and how you go about exploring it is completely up to you. Within the steep, there are plenty of optional areas to go, so don't just rush to the destination marker before exploring every nook and cranny. And finally, the monsters that you'll find here on the Archylte Steppe are incredibly strong. More than likely, you will not be able to take them out at your current Crystarium level, which means we're going to have to do a lot of Crystarium grinding. Also, you can now upgrade your weapons, though limited because we don't have access to all the best components that can be bought in the store just yet. But very soon, all the components will be unlocked, so we can upgrade our weapons to the fullest if you want. But for now, we can get a head start and start upgrading weapons and accessories in order to become stronger so that we can take out these monsters in the Archylte Steppe. So if you go through the Archylte Steppe without doing any optional stuff, crystarium grinding or upgrading your weapons, you're going to be in for a rude awakening, because on the other side of the Archylte Steppe, once you go through the destination marker, the enemies are going to be a lot tougher and you're probably going to die. So we need to prepare before heading on. So all of the preparations are going to be covered on the next episode, and where to begin exploring Grand Pulse and how to do it the most effective way. So that's it for this episode, guys. I'll see you guys next time where we start the optional stuff, and this is the fun stuff that we've been waiting for the whole game. So make sure you check in on the next episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy XIII.